Beerzerker! Beep 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 boop 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 boop. Okay, so R2D2 Pop Cooler, Revenge of the Sith Episode 3, Pepsi Cooler with mini fridge guts underneath. Got the thermostat, the compressor, all the lines that came out of the mini fridge. Not easy. So just take a good look at this, because if you want to do this type of kegger, this was a brand new fridge. I bought this in the same day this happened. It actually took a couple days because a few hour shifts. Probably took about 5 hours at least to rip this fucking thing apart. Like, just have a good look, because this is quite the demo. That wasn't like... Ugh, not easy, so... I wouldn't recommend this type of kegerator build unless you have an insulated pop cooler that looks like R2D2 or something like that to go about, or a really nice wine barrel. Might be another application, but not easy. Okay, now I mesh this I'm going to paper mache this next. And then I'm going to mask that off and spray paint it with the same paint that I did this with, because I painted this from the inside because it was clear. With plastic paint, and it's metallic gray. Best match I could get for R2D2. So this comes off. And here's the Coke keg, not the Pepsi keg. I think that's a Coke keg anyway. And here is the freezer part. This is the only part of the whole system that's actually cold. All the other parts of your Freon line are hot. See, I didn't understand. I never knew that's how the refrigerators work. But this was actually the freezer where you'd put your popsicles or whatever. It was bent up on the thing. So I'm wrapping this around there. As I took the mini fridge apart, I thought that these lines would be cold in the sides and it cooled through the side of the fridge or something. But that's not. I've never really owned a mini fridge. It actually only the freezer compartment that was up here was actually cooled the whole refrigerator, and anything inside there would freeze. Anything out here would just stay cold. So that had to come up through the bottom. So I used a Sawzall to saw that, and then brought it up through, and then spray foamed it back over to seal it up again. So keep in mind, this is the only cool part of the mini fridge, of this style of mini fridge anyway. And it all has to stay together. Like, I couldn't just clip that and then drill a little hole and fasten it back together. The whole plate had to come up through. So keep that in mind, depending what type of vessel you're going to house your kegerator build in. Do that kind of stuff first before you put a bottom in or whatever, if you have that option. So basically, once this is all paper mached and spray foamed and painted, I'll have a picnic line coming out. Imagine out of the side here with a little valve on it, and I think that will be cool for an R2D2 build, because R2D2 is kind of a utility droid, and it'd be really cool if he dispensed some beer. So anyway, I'm really psyched about that. I got a honey ale that's been in the fermenter for a long time. Hopefully that's still good. I can dump in my first keg here, so I want to get this build done, hopefully in the next couple days. And anyway, that's what I recommend, just drilling a hole in a mini fridge and doing an easy kegerator build. But if you have some kind of really unique thing to house it in, if you want to do a custom project, just keep in mind that tearing this mini fridge apart was a hell of a lot of work. A hell of a lot of work. Beerzerker, and I'm out. Yeah! Beep, 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 boop, 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 boop.